If you're someone who wants to get paid just for keeping your money inside your bank, you've come to the right video. In this video, I'll be going over the top high-yield savings accounts that you can open right now with updated APY. High-yield savings accounts are great places to keep your money if you want to earn the highest interest possible, which is sweet passive income. I researched and compiled all the best high-yield savings accounts, so I'll be going over the best high-yield savings accounts you can open right now, the pros and cons of each, and go over step by step on where and how to open these accounts. The first question you probably have is, why should I open a high yield savings account? Let me ask you a question. Why do you still have your money in a regular savings account? How much interest does that savings account pay you? I guarantee you it's almost nothing. High yield savings accounts are absolutely necessary because you get paid higher interest, which ultimately means that you get paid much more just for keeping your money inside your bank account. The higher your APY or your annual percentage yield, the more interest you earn on your money. That's what we call true passive income. Before we get into the video, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Number 7 on today's list is the American Express High Yield Savings Account. I'm sure every one of you have heard of American Express as they offer great financial products such as credit cards, such as the gold or the platinum. They also have a great high yield savings account with a current APY of 4.35%. Some major pros of the American Express High Yield Savings Account include it's really easy to use as it has seamless integration inside the app, no monthly fees, no minimum balances or deposit requirements, 24/7 customer support, and most importantly, it's FDIC insured for up to $250,000. The only couple cons include not having branch access and no ATM access. Let's take a look at their site here. So earn more interest than your average savings with a high yield savings account, 4.35% APY. No minimum balance, no monthly fees, 24/7 world-class customer service. It's FDIC insured. And yeah, it's strengthened by the service and reliability of American Express, which is great. You scroll down, has simple transfers and auto deposits. It compounds daily, deposits monthly, and monthly statements are always available. You can see a calculator where you can calculate. And yeah, that's about it. Who's this account best for? It's good for anyone who already owns American Express products or wants to start with the American Express ecosystem and open a high yield savings account. All you have to do to open an account is go to their website here and click on open an account. Click on whichever option that fits you best. So I'm going to click no and click begin. Yes or no, just click no for me. And just put all your info in and just go through all the steps. It's really simple. Now, how much can you make with the American Express High Yield Savings Account? So let's say you put in $10,000 and contribute $0 over 1 year with 4.35% APY. You would make $435 on your money just for keeping it inside the account. If you scroll down here, you can also see that a 4.35% APY is much higher than the national average of 0.09, the online average of 1.1%, and today's top rate at 1.86% APY. So you would make a lot more money just for keeping it inside the account. Next up on the list, we have the Capital One High Yield Savings Account. I'm sure you've also heard of Capital One, which is one of the biggest banks in the US, and they offer great financial products, including a great high yield savings account. The biggest pros of the Capital One High Yield Savings Account include a solid APY of 4.35%, no monthly fees, no maintenance fees, no minimum deposits required, and it's also FDIC insured for up to $250,000. Some small cons include not having the highest APY, and it's also limited in branch access. If you look at their site here, you can see a 4.35% APY, no fees, no worries, a $0 minimum. It's super easy for easy account transfers, automatic savings plans, multiple accounts, mobile check deposit. You can open an account in 5 minutes, top rated mobile app, and it's FDIC insured. And yeah, you can find a Capital One bank branch near you. And yeah, that's about it. Now, who's this account best for? It's good for anyone who's already in the Capital One ecosystem and wants to open a high yield savings account. All you have to do to open an account is go to their website here, click on open an account, click on do you already have a Capital One login? Yes or no. I'm going to click no. And then just get started and just go through all the steps. Really easy. Now, how much can you make with the Capital One High Yield Savings Account? Let's say you put in $10,000 with an additional contribution of $0 over 1 year. With the 4.35%. You would also make $435 on your money just for keeping it inside the account. If you scroll down here, you can compare the interest earnings after 5 years for your rate, 4.35%, the national average, which is 0.09%, and so on and so forth. Next up, we have the Wealthfront Cash Management Account. If you pay attention to the finance space, you've probably heard of Wealthfront being talked about a lot, and for good reason. The major pros of the Wealthfront Cash Management Account include zero account fees, unlimited transfers, and free same-day withdrawals, up to $8 million of FDIC insurance through partner banks, and no minimum or maximum balance to earn the 5% APY. You can also see your money when you need it, unlimited transfers, use with your favorite payment apps, free same day withdrawals, wire transfers just $10, and more. They have a debit card. They also have other features on their site. Welcome to your money's happy place. And they have some questions here. So who is this account best for? It's good for anyone who wants to start with Wealthfront and open a high yield cash account. To open an account, all you would click is start saving with $1 and just choose who the account is for. So just me, and just go through all the steps and fill out all the information. Now, how much can you make with Wealthfront's cash account? Let's say you put in $10,000 with a $0 monthly contribution over 1 year with the 5.0 APY. You would make a great $500 on your money just for keeping it inside the account. Let's scroll down here and compare some APYs over 5 years. So you can see you'd make 2.7 grand in 5 years. The national average, $45. The online average, $562. And today's top rate, $965. So you can see that the 5.0 APY brings you a lot more money. Next up, we have the Discover It High Yield Savings Account. Discover is a great bank and it was just acquired by Capital One, so it should get even better. You can see here that Discover is rated the #1 customer satisfaction for direct bank savings accounts. It's FDIC insured for up to $250,000 with a 4.3% APY. You can pretty much compare your Discover Online High Yield Savings Account to Chase, PNC, and Bank of America. You can see the annual percentage yield difference, the interest compound paid, the monthly fees, insufficient fund fees, and the minimum opening deposit. You can see that Discover's high yield savings accounts offer no fees, period. And you'll never pay fees for the following: so monthly maintenance, official bank check, excessive withdrawals, expedite delivery for official bank checks, deposit item returned, stop payment order, insufficient funds, and account closure. And you can also see how much you would make if you started with $15,000 for the next 5 years. And there's some frequently asked questions. Who's this account best for? It's good for anyone who already owns Discover products or wants to join the Discover ecosystem. To open an account, click on Open an Account here. Click on either if you're new to Discover or already a Discover customer. So I'm going to click New, fill out all the information, and just go through all the steps. Now, how much can you make? Let's say you put in $10,000 over 1 year with a $0 monthly contribution and a 4.3% APY. You'd make $430 on your money just for keeping your money inside the account. You scroll down here, you can compare your interest earnings after 5 years. So 2.3K versus $45, and so on and so forth. Next up, we have the Betterment High Yield Cash Account. So Betterment is a financial services company that offers great services such as retirement, investing, and saving. They offer a great high yield cash account with a current APY of 4.75%. But the best part is that you can earn up to 5.5% APY for the first 3 months with the qualifying deposit. The major pros include a high APY of 4.75%, no monthly fees, it's insured for up to $2 million by FDIC, unlimited withdrawals, and no minimum balance. If you scroll down here, you can see some other services. Keep your money safe as it grows. Now, who's this account best for? It's good for anyone who wants to get started with Betterment and a great cash management account. To open an account, all you have to do is click Get Started and save with the high yield cash account and just put in all your information and just go through all the steps. Now, how much can you make with Betterment? Let's say you put in $10,000 over 1 year with a $0 monthly contribution and a 4.75% APY. You'd make a great $475 on your money just for keeping it inside the account. Pretty good. If you scroll down here, you can also see your interest earnings after 5 years, so 2.6K versus $45, $562, and $965. So always good. Next up on today's list, we have the Ally High Yield Savings Account. You've probably heard of Ally Bank as well, and for good reason, as they offer great services and a great high yield savings account. If you look at their site here, their current APY is 4.35%. Scroll down here, finally a savings account that lets your money work smarter. You can also organize using buckets, which is a great feature, and there's some other features here. The major pros of this high yield savings account include a solid APY of 4.35%, no monthly fees, no minimum deposits, no maintenance fees, and it's FDIC insured for up to $250,000. Some small cons include not having the highest APY and no branch access. Who's this account best for? It's good for anyone who doesn't mind doing their banking online. All you have to do to open an account is click on Open New Account here, and then click if you have an Ally login or don't have one. So I'm going to click No. Click Continue, and then fill out all the information and just go through all the steps. Now, how much can you make with Ally's High Yield Savings Account? You can see here with a starting balance of $10,000 with a $0 monthly contribution over 1 year with the 4.35% APY. You can make $435 on your money. Scroll down here, you can see your earnings after 5 years, and it's substantially larger. which is great. Last but not least, we have the Marcus by Goldman Sachs High Yield Savings Account. If you haven't heard of Marcus by Goldman Sachs, what are you doing? This is probably one of the best and most popular high yield savings account options that you have on the market right now. They offer a great product and have an excellent reputation in the finance space. You can see on the website here that it has a 4.5% APY, but if you're able to refer a friend, you can receive up to 5.5% APY for the first 3 months. You can see many pros such as earn a rate that's 8 times the national average, backed by the financial expertise of Goldman Sachs, no fees, no minimum deposits, and contact center available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Scroll down more, you have a Marcus app you can access, how the account works, open the account in minutes, link accounts and add money, transfer your money when you need it, and this has a calculator of how much you can make. So let's say you put in $10,000 here, $10,000, and let's say you save for 1 year. With the 4.5% APY, you would make $450 on your money just for keeping it in the account versus the national average and compared to other regular banks. You can see what others are saying. It's the number one no-hassle high-yield savings account of 2024, according to investor.com. And my bank tracker ranks it the best savings account of 2024. And some customer reviews, and so on and so forth. All you'd have to do to open an account is click on Open an Account, and click the account type that you want, and just put in all your information and just go through all the steps. So keeping your money in a high yield savings account will earn you a lot more interest on your hard earned money. Who doesn't want free passive income? Keep in mind though that any interest that you earn from your high yield savings account will be taxed. So yes, you will have to pay taxes on your earnings. That is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, my name is Paul and I talk all things money, finance, and investing. So if you like this type of video, please smash that like button and subscribe for more future content just like this. I have so much content planned for you guys, so you do not want to miss out. Always remember that your life is a masterpiece, so let's unlock your full financial potential together. And with that, I will catch you in the next video. Take care.